So, Neptune, I wanted to talk about it, babes, um, because we only have one more day to do a really intense meditation and really feel what's happening around you. Um, the plasmatic field itself, in connection with your heart, is starting to change. It's starting to get more in contact with God. That's what's happening. Isn't that scary? I mean, it is scary for a lot of people because a lot of people would think, well, did I die? Yeah, there's ego death amongst there is ego death happening. You don't even know. See, when pardon me, my cat is fumbling around here. She's very, 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 very awkward, and it's weird because I worry about that. I was trying to tell you on my last video that cut out. Did you get us on that last one? I just built a barrier here so she doesn't. But anyway, I need to turn it off, but I'm trying to. It's just sad. I have spent a lot of time on social media, but I didn't end up with something that I know that is, oh my God, if I concentrate enough more, I will make a breakthrough about it. Because of who I am and what I'm up to as far as my enlightenment as a human being, love achieved, um, I've found something inlaid inside of the gibberish that is the flatline lowercase base waste, is what I call it, that brings us away from Babylon and pointing at the Garden of Eden, I guess, if you want to really get into that metaphor and run away from it. But people tend to think of men and women when they talk about, Adam and Eve. Here's my cat. She really wants to be in on this. She's looking at the illusion right now. I need to stop it. Whatever this thing that happened here, pardon me while I fidget a little bit. Okay. Um, so, this that I'm trying to do, as you can see, I have distractions. It's important to me, to tell you the truth, and it's better than spinning loops and round with exposing narcissism, because there's a cure. We have been, see, there's malignant cases, but see, the cure is to become more rebellious, which means to tune yourself up to a higher vibrational frequency. It's very difficult because you need pure fuels. Boy, it's complicated. But the ones that are able to do it now, especially now, I'm telling you something very real. We're going to get through this Mars transit now. When the Mars gets out of Cancer, that's when we're going to feel a rebooting. Because I am humanity, and this is what's happening with our generation, the generation, or is it degeneration? See, there has been degeneration, but there are generations here going on, right? See, I love using the language the way it should be used. Pardon me, I'll try not to be too distracted like my last video just cut off. I mean, it was just, oh, she's so cute and wonderful and great and marvelous and precious and pretty and wonderful. Mm. She's trying to get in the way of me doing something here. I don't appreciate it. It's what's happening with a lot of people, that they're not mistreating their animals, but might be neglecting them. But I don't really do that with her. I'm in very good communications. She's very unique. I know where she is and what her deal is. I do spend time with her, very much quality time. I let her have freedom because I know her independent nature. But I also know that she's, I don't want to say handicapped. I talked about this in my last video. But right now, we're just getting to know each other right now. And she really appreciates the way that I'm communicating with her, like just like a human. Even better, right? I mean, really, she's trying to communicate with me through telepathy. And it's different, I guess, when we're talking about it here. Let's get on the video. Hi, you guys. How you doing? Here, my cat wants to be on the video. And I will. I'll get it on it. I'm going to make it a great video. This is a better stance anyway for me, is to be on just out away from that chair. It's a terrible chair, and any chair is terrible. By the way, didn't we do a video on that? Thanks for remembering. Hi, Patsy. How are you? Here's bye-bye. And she, I was telling you, she's from a different, she's very much a new aged cat. She's a timeless cat, but she's new aged. Of course, she's not going to get on the video now. She's going to go do what she wants, and that's probably what it took, you know. Talk about concentration, you know. This cat has it. She has some good ability to stick with some things like the mob, you know. That's what I know that she has with it. Oh man, what's been downloading in me, you guys, and what's been going on? I'm going to do my best to stay on what it is I feel that can come through, having found what I've found, having tinkered with the damn typewriter and the English alphabet and the language here that the global population was having to learn as a standard mandatory. I would love to start, yeah, concentrating enough to start clarifying some things, and I see I can because I've already got many downloads, and I keep running the dialogue in order to catch the keys and everything, and I know that it's true and right and beautiful and wonderful and God and everything because of the way that it restores me and makes me feel. Okay, so this what the idea is, to because it'll do the same for people. You know, my cat here is, I have some food for her, but and I have some other food too. I have some eggs that she can get by on. It'll be a few days now that before I get my food card stamps, but I'm really struggling. Of course, everybody is, you know, with my financing, but I need to get serious and see. I don't have very much, but what much is there for me? Just me alone. I'm just overwhelmed feeling, and I just think that you know, it's like, come on, you guys, you know what I mean? It's just a matter of time to see if I have my own vibrational frequency because I do play music and I do all this stuff. I think it could work at least once for me in my lifetime that 500 people notice me, and this is a limit. I'm limiting myself. 500 people just notice, and they send me $500, like all at the same time, or at least in a month, or even 2 months. Boy, um, or that year. See, that's my goal for the next 6 months. Really, within a year, I have to at least half of that. But because the main thing, really, I don't know what I need, and of course, money. We think we can just buy time or throw money at people and things, and think that it's just what your satisfaction of life is going to come out of it. And I'm totally don't live like that. I was trying to explain to you my life in the beginning, and my cat got in the way, and she's now going to start meowing. I'm going to let her out onto the deck. But in the meantime, I'm going to talk how that, boy, it would be nice to have a big donation like that because, well, I do have debt, and I would take care of those debts. But the first thing I would do was, well, I hate to say it, but I would get my cat neutered because I think she's just too ultra sensitive. See, there's a part of me that doesn't mind letting her have little babies, and there's plenty of males that I've seen that there's cats coming around here. And they're trying to get my chickens, but I got in between them, and now they know. My cat now knows not to get the chickens. It's kind of funny. But anyway, but see, I don't want her to get involved with that because I think she has some health problems with her back legs and stuff. Not imagining that. She's also she gets short of breath easy. Anyway, you know how I had to take her to the doctor to get something done with her, otherwise she would have croaked. A bad case of constipation, and I blame it more on the food than anything else, and that might be. See, what causes her complications throughout the rest of her life? I don't know. I'm not like saying, I don't know. I'm just keeping an eye on it. Okay, so because, but I'm not imagining what I'm saying, babes. So anyway, thanks for listening to this. I wanted to make a video that's much better than the last videos that I was putting up. Uh, things are changing. I want you to know that evolution can happen. With concerns of communications, if it's not there, if it's not there with the people that you're working with, that's a false thing. You want to have a deeper life, or the people in your life, really ultimately what's there that you can count on. You should be in communications with it, or you can't really count on it, man. You know what I'm talking about? So anyway, I have had some realizations that were really hard in the past. Well, it's been a trip for, well, all of us were having this trip for about 5 years now, right? But for me, I mean, of course, it's just been ongoing kind of, and now it's, well, it's really correlating with this darn Pluto aspect and all the astrology. See, you go through seasons. It has nothing to do with giving the narcissist credit or them taking the stance of being this catalyst or savior because they were there when you were down, when really they were taking advantage because there was a freaking opening there called you being vulnerable and you needed help, kind of a thing. See, that's the era right now we're in. A lot of people are dressing themselves in tradition and saying, well, this is just, we stick what we do for a tradition, which whether it could be marriage and you just stick together for the children or something like that, or just stick together and then take half of it or something after so long, but they just stay and in a toxic situation, bottom line, that it just doesn't make sense. Like, you know, it's going against your morals. See, that's where it's not only just relationships, it's throughout the whole society. If you are doing things that feels like it's going against, really, it's nothing personal. After a while, this is Aquarius speaking here with Pluto having gone there. It's after a while, what constitutes your well-beings? And that now I'm going to talk about it, and I never talk about this, but no, this is me concentrating, babes. It has to be concentration like this. There's two types of people here. There's those that are, well, we could say that they're succumbed, and I'm not, this is a fucking very controversial subject matter, which it's really hard to handle and swallow. That's why, well, you just get killed. Hi, Jesus, am I onto something? You sure are, girl, boy. Once they find out, I mean, you just only have so much time here. I know. I'm coming your way. Pfft, displaced. You got that right. Okay, and so then, you only have so much time here to address something. Say, excuse me, I think all of you are crazy. And I have nothing, no stake in the matter in the pot that's stirring out here. No, not really. I mean, I have some ideas. I'm not really a rocket scientist or anything, but I do have some ideas that I can see. It's like, well, why can't I even do that? Well, ask, it doesn't matter what idea, small scale or large, ask Tesla. You ain't gonna get fucking diddly squatting anywhere here because first of all, it's been harnessed. Whatever you think is um, new and different about anything, especially if it's a real life solution to a problem, uh, right? Well, if it was about the money making game, you know, they don't like you doing that because what if we did, listen to me, associate money with the cure, with God, with simply just being human, having found love, became enlightened. We know how to change. See, I didn't stop it. Notice the word change inside of our language. That, see, I want to get my cat in here. I was sitting on my hands and knees for no reason at all. She's right there. And now I'm going to sit down and talk. Okay? We're going to have a hippy dippy time and talk about change, man. You know, change is a constant. Imagine that. It's always change for the better. Yeah, and enjoy we trust. Huh, little baby kitty? Is this what's going to make me more change? Can I change with this? I will, really. I think that somebody's going to say, you know what? I like that you're feeling better. Will $100 help? I'm like, no, I don't like feeling like that I'm robbing people of their money, because right now everybody is doing the rob thing. Because why? Why do you say that? They're not singularized yet. They're not singularized. Singularized. See, I'm going to keep rounding and rounding with my conversation, but for right now, I'm going to go into La La Love Land with my kitty cat on the floor, and you're going to love it. This is a brand new thing we've ever done. Oh, Bebe. This is a little sweetheart of mine. Oh, God. She gives me a cat massage, which consists of, well, it's not too bad, but there's a little acupuncture. But anyway, hey, thanks for listening. Oh gosh, you just saw me the way I am with my cat. I am totally not going to put half of this up. Thank you for, see, now I'm just distracting myself with my kitten. And she's biting me. She's giving me her classic therapy because she has no idea what to do. She's not doing it too hard. She doesn't hang on hard. She knows how to play fetch, though. Babes, I was trying to tell you something very important. This is going to be a funny video. I think money will be connected to the right ones. They're going to say, gosh, I love when you feel great. Will $20 help? No. I want 20 people to send me $20. Thank you. I'm just kidding. God, this sucks. I'm not even doing this, babes. I am highly scientific. I am a general sent from the Pleiades. And I have been chosen. I'm a chosen one. I'm probably the leader of the Earth. I'm telling you, because I have Neptune coming over my ascendant. Look how wonderful my cat is, by the way. She's the most wonderful little dede in the universe. Oh, hinder hide the hinder the hunda the who. I need to time around. Oh, oh. See, she's testing me out, and she doesn't really do a very violent thing. Not at all. She's not using her claws. She's giving me a dragon kiss. And what she doesn't want to detect at any time is me retaliating at her. Even though she acts like a slithering dragon, and the way she looks at me, you know, the way she's getting me, she doesn't really, like, she just like punches me with her paw, and there's no claws. And the way she's biting, it's more like a massage. She's really like kind of giving me like I said, a dragon kiss. It's funny, you know, yeah. And she right now she's doing a dragon energetic thing. And so, but we do play fetch. I would love to show you how we do that. She's in a very loving mode right now. She's giving me a kiss on my wrist. Hi, how are you today? This is the weird video where I'm doing this today, and it's always creative. It can be, you know, it can be, it should be. And I want all of you to just, you know, practice breathing really deep and long, and try to get support from your people that love you, right? That's really tough, and I am so sorry that it is what it is, but here's the way we're going to do it. Now that my cat is in the background way over there, that you probably can't see, but because the light, oh, she's right there. She's being a good girl, and she's going to start playing on her own. And she always does that. Oh, look, she found her cat. Cool. This is going to be great. Anyway, see, I did find something. First of all, so did you. You know, you were sucked into something, social media. But the main thing I want to alert you to is the typing thing. Okay, but see, that's what we're going to use uh, if when it gets so miserable and you're interested in God, I'm talking about the real thing. It's not necessarily like, well, I love Christ Jesus and everything, and of course that person was onto something, but what if this is exactly it? I mean, that we don't want to be anti-Christ in that thinking that there's any other answer, not even with Christ. See, with Jesus, see, there's Christ, but if you say Jesus now alone, that's antichrist, right? Because Christ wasn't there. Now, when we say Christ, now we're talking Christ. Antichrist is Antichrist, Christ is Christ. So the whole point is to get back to Christ. And I'm here to tell you, I don't know if I showed you on one of my videos on playlist, but you can do this in your head. You should. I'm here to tell you that the word Christ, you can simmer it down and just look at what's really there. Well, the I is there, and that's the open I. You want to keep it down. That's true. And then put the S up, I guess. Well, there's the word is there. In case you want to end the confusion, because then that gets closer to like it. There's also it is there. It is. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Just as is. You can capitalize anywhere, anytime and say, look, I think they're talking about it. And what is that? It is. What is that? Is this. And then see this. Uh-oh. Babe. TH down and then the IS up. Is again. So now we're not confused anymore very much. We have just reduced Babylon down. We just chopped some heads off in the court too. Don't you love my cat and the part she plays? I do. She does this. She's really, really, really amazing. She's an amazing cat. See, I would love to show you how she plays fetch. And I will do this by grabbing her toy that she plays fetch with. She only does it with this toy. The noise drives her nuts. And now we're going to do it. You want to play fetch? Oh, baby! We're going to play fetch. See, right now we're doing something different. We're going to play fetch. But, oops, I didn't throw it far enough, but she'll bring it back. See, she's over there getting it. And then now she's going to bring it back. Hi, sweetie, good girl. Hi. And then she dropped it here. Yes, uh-huh. See, she hears the sound. And now she's going to, whoops, she's going to go fetch it. Sorry, I'm playing with my cat babes. I do have time to save the world, but not much. I was hoping to get a little bit more relief time and relief funds because I already know. I've already been downloaded some things. And I'm also used to the downloading process now. And it's been excruciating. I don't want to talk about what I think has been attacking me. That I'm really trying to make it like non-toxic for us all. And it turns out that I just don't make enough money. See, and I see, is this the same video? I don't really believe that, not at all. No. See, I think what I need, what it really is, see, your money is connected to your vibrational frequency. Come on, babe. She's going to bring back the cap. I have fallen down a bit. But really what it is just a call for change. Did we hear what change was in the beginning? So, but no, I have plenty. See, I have the ability to do plenty. My cat is back and she's not playing the way I thought she would, but that's okay. Oh, baby, baby. She will. So anyway, back to the language thing and how important it is to know what it's pointing at, first of all. In case you and the whole global population, it was the English alphabet that we had to learn. See, the reason why it's interfacing to where everybody now has to get on like a one train about it, which you would never know, but it's trying to singularize us. And I'm not talking about taking over your mind. No, it's more like dialing into your heart. See, if everybody looked into the word heart, they would see the word ear. And it wouldn't be a lie, you see. And it's not that you know everything with that, see, but it's peculiar that that's like that, see. So, but this is now pointing at real science. Here's my crystal. Do you like it? real science behind the technology of the interfacing system. Language. Language, babes. What it's here to do is to help us get into outer space, right? I mean, now we have a planet full of narcissists, right? Who they use it for a totally different reason. You know, they'll just point and say, "Hey, look, there's a so and something," and it's not really there. They like when they get your attention and pull your energy into them, and now they're like sucking on your energy. It's like, well, what just happened? Well, that's not really a human being there. That thing has a problem with parasites, and they have yet to enter into their bodies and take care of some shit, man. Hi, how are you? Minute 25. Hell of a subject matter that's very, 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 very real. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, you wouldn't like the experience either, and you wouldn't like even knowing that what this place is kind of, how it's kind of all about and how weird it is. And I love people, and I love being there. I like seeing all the different kinds of people. See, the thing is when you get reliant, um, because you don't make money, right? Gosh, that's tough. So everybody knows that one. You know, I don't really know that one until 5 years ago, right? 5 years ago, I didn't really go through the. Well, one time I was homeless, but no, I was with somebody that I loved a lot, and that person. Well, after a while, I had to tell them, babes, we are not camping out here because he loves camping out. I just had a beautiful experience. We're not when we're homeless up here in the mountains. All we do is just go camping out. See, but I was like, babes, it's getting to be snowing. And I began to realize this guy he doesn't care to pull us up out of it. He was going through something in his life, you know, that he was letting go of a certain kind of lifestyle that he already had, I guess, and that was the Matrix, babes. And so I'm the one who wanted to live in a shelter. So I went back and got my job and found my cat. He found my cat, made it to another place where he was going, actually, you know. I don't know, man. You know, I'm always sticking to myself, and I love people, you know, but there's just a bunch of this fucking planet is full of just troubled souls and beings, and we're all alone here with that, really. We're all alone, no matter what the narcissist is trying to do with people. You are all alone you were born alone from birth, and you die alone. No matter how many people are surrounding you, what are they going to do for you? And that thing that happened, you know, wow, you have to question your mom over there. But no, nobody is going to help her with what she had to get done there, right? And this is what is a given, you know. But uh, I almost got onto the very real scenario of what might be taking place here between men and women. How that the story thing, like where how that they take that over the savior story because of say okay, look, it's like this, the problem reaction solution. They cause the problem, they kind of become a problem, and then then you react to it. It's narcissism, babe. But this is the method that the control system does for us. They get the reaction, and then there's kind of passive aggressive reactive abuse, but really it comes in the form of solution. And because of most of the population are fine with being told what to do, and they're very much living in fear, and they just think that no, this is the right thing to do. Like, well, I'm all for staying healthy. You know what I mean? And a bunch of junkies out there too, right? They're so afraid of letting go of all their pacifiers or whatever it is they're doing with that, right? Oh, hi, how are you? So, hey, I hope you like this video. I'm going to put it up. Tomorrow, this is the eclipse season, and then this is the 30th, and it's just a vital time right now. It's so beautiful. See, I'm trying to work on my vibrational frequency all alone, and I don't appreciate it. I would like at least to receive a money donation from 200 people, right? $1, $1. Boy, that would make a big difference to me. But no, I mean, that's cutting myself short, really. Just make it $100, right? Imagine that. Imagine if that can happen for you. See, I don't depend on that as long as the system has been reversed away from universal awareness. How about that? Like God. Away from God, really. There's the media right there. And do you play the game right? There's a video game. There's a video game. It might be connected to your money. See, the language, babes. Oh, this is very serious. This is really getting really fucking trippy for me. It's like, wow, Shauna, do you really want to do this? Why not? Why not? You can see John Lennon wanted to put advertisements up for peace, but he really wanted it up for God and or reality. Reality is peace. See, when you know for sure what reality is. An atom bomb can happen. You can have fucking wars going off. But reality, the space through which it's being contained and it's happening, whether you know it like it or not, it's there allowing it. It's here right now. If you're here right now and you're watching this, look around you, clap your hands, wave your hands in the air, wave them like you just don't care. You're in the chaos now. You're in the chaos now. There is nothing you can do about it. You're in the chaos now. Take a deep breath, deep divers. It's not really a war around you, right? But if it was, you would notice the same peace. Have you found it yet? Have you found it? It's so strange because, oh, it's so sad that people are so much into their heads that they can't just be cool enough with that very ability to be present to just the sound going on. Let's just say that, right? So it's a loveless society. Okay, look, she just brought her toy. She's gonna play. She wants to play.
Hi, Bidoo.
I'm gonna try to throw it well. She's going to get it. She's just like a dog. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like she's like a different breed.
Come on, baby. Bring it back.
Come on, girl. Talk to her like a dog and coax her on and keep her field going. Here she comes. She's bringing it back. You can see it in her mouth. She's gonna drop it. This thing makes a certain sound that she really likes, and so she's kind of fighting me for it. But now I got it, and she wants me to throw it. She can go get it and bring it back. Well, sometimes she plays with it. She'll put it in my shoe, or she'll put it somewhere. I'll find it somewhere. Did it? She's gonna bring it back. So anyway, this thing that I found with, first of all, my own enlightenment, and then that I'm trying to pass on to you, I can show you how it's inlaid inside of the language that, oh, the problems of the world today that we see, like especially with the issue of, are there men and women here? Or are there 1,600,000 different things going on? You know, and it's like, wow, there's just one thing going on, that there's energy, and then there's another thing, is like, how do you feel with it? How do you feel with it? How is it being handled and are you guys able to stay buoyant with energy? Or did you find something that now it's a drag? See, the problem we have, and this is what you have, and everybody, have with your narcissism, is that they are energy drains. They are not giving you energy at all. Um, they have been taught by something that has abused them, that makes them um, think that of the universe in a different way. They don't trust anything at all. They are not in good relationship with reality and the truth. Not at all. It's their bodies that they have been disenfranchised of, maybe, but that kind of, it starts there. It's about their boundaries and having been told no all the time. So anyway, hey, thanks for listening and watching this particular video. It's 34 minutes, and I'm going to stop it on March 29th. And yeah, moving right along. I'm trying to communicate. I'm obviously not able to communicate really on an intimate level, and I'm trying to do all. See, I can't do all the other understanding really. Eventually, I need understanding about what I'm trying to handle here too. See, and It would be great to be heard about some things, right? And especially for you too. Gosh, I know that nobody has money. See, I know that that's the truth. I know that that's why it's like, well, wouldn't it be better to have 500 people send me $1, right? Then, let alone $20. But boy, the difference and how amazing that would be. Do the math. And anyway, there she is again. I want her to play in front of us because she does, and I love that. And I just want it to be art for me and you and everybody anymore. And see, the problem that we have with the unenlightened society that does not do in God we trust, not at all. There is, see, uh, it's hard to, they want you to be hit. They want you to be down as far as they are. They don't care. They think, oh, you have enough of everything. It's like, well, that's too bad. That's not the way to be. You should take chances and, um, well, if somebody's actually hurting and asking for something that you have and you can give some, but you don't, ah, that's not how chrISt says that we live. You're not going to live it all that way, babe. And what goes around comes around. And really that thing where, and no, it's very much like this. Oh, I could give them a little more, but I won't. No, and you don't give them more. Actually, you don't give them more than that. Plus, again, you suck. See, because that's the energy you're bringing to it when you're saying, well, it's called breadcrumbing, right? That's the and well, anyway, no, just whatever it is, especially if they ask for it, and if you can meet that up plumb, do it. Don't hesitate. Hardly put any time in between it, right? Because we rely on that first responder, which is the Aries, the nervous system. Boy, having said that, the evolution of if evolution of human consciousness really did depend on it, which it does. Imagine that, though. Imagine where all of society is now, right now, with it. Boy, no, it's at a it's hung nearly at a standstill, and we're going to see a lot of changes coming on. We're already seeing it right now. Talking about the earthquakes that are going to start happening, volcanoes will be set off. Now, this is the Trump administration. I'm not kidding about that. They can do it because they have the weaponry and they kind of give us a little taste of their sauce that they're interested in. And the whole population is going to go along with them. And they are definitely, it's interesting to detect like which facets of the control system is making it out and onto the podium and saying we're going to do this and that now. You see what I'm saying? There's many, many, many different um, you know, administrations to be felt as far as what's peppering across on a global scale. Really, if we're talking about the American global fucking racket, number one, 100%, right? They own the Hollywood and the electricity, the way that it's able to amplify itself and communicate out. And I guess my chicken and my cat, it's nearing 12 o'clock. I need to get myself some breakfast, and I did have some breakfast earlier. And now it's time for lunch. Oh, yes. And my cat is getting more and more like confident with her environment, but she's detecting how the world is, and she's very sensitive. She's extremely sensitive. See, I talk about her like almost like she has a handicap or something, but no, I keep stopping in my tracks and just thinking, no, but I can't claim that she's handicapped until I can get up to her level of empathy and all that stuff, right? You really, I mean, thanks for listening to that, boy. I don't want to know what's out there that's ready to attack me, babes. I am healing. I'm trying to heal, and the reason why we go on here is, I talked about it. It's kind of like therapy. So really, I owe you money, right? But no, I'm uh, I'm an energy vampire, and just when you listen to me, man, I have just taken you away. I hope that that's not me, babes. Really, no way. See, there's where I will say, do you know that there's a knob? There's a button on your computer. It's an off button right there on the unsubscribe. Unsubscribe to me, right? I feel I have more enemies watching me than who I need, and that's an obvious because why haven't they sent me $1 yet? Oh, I understand you don't have PayPal, Cash App, MetaPay, frickin' Vimeo. How many fucking methods of that did you not get involved with? No. Oh gosh, I don't blame you. See, I just got involved with it hardly 4 months ago. I think it was just 4 months ago. And I think it's been great for me. I think I've found what little support I've gotten. Oh my God, I'm so grateful. It has been like a psychedelic experience because I do have a problem with receiving. See, I need to get out of this mode of low self-worth and all this. And um, really, it's because people were appreciating me, right? They appreciate me. That's why that happens. And really, I don't appreciate none of it, Scan. We don't appreciate the monetary system that keeps us on a low and always worrying about. See, for me, I do have a lot to worry about. I do have stuff to worry about. It's 11:33 right now, and my cat's getting restless and shit. Um, so thanks for listening to this. I tried to make a video and it turned out that I need to edit it. I hope I edited the part where I'm on the ground wiggling around with my cat. uh, I will, because there's going to be some time. It's going to be on the 30th that I'll release this, and so I'm making it a point to go out and be with Mother Nature and really breathe into my life and reflect on what's happening. But I've done this enough a lot in my life that it doesn't take very much. I have felt the peace that it is that I'm capable of. See, I'm going there. My Mars at 9 degrees Libra that is being affected by the opposition, the solar eclipse that is very much here upon us. And pardon me while I play with my cat again. She's going to bring it back here. It's opposing my Mars, and I have Mars in Libra. The thing about Mars in Libra, see, she's bringing this back like she's fetching. She's going to drop it. The Mars in Libra is kind of it's a, well, it's not very combative there, it's trying to do the peace thing. Hope she finds it. It's not, yeah, and I feel peaceful, but no, I feel on edge. I feel on a very much of an edge. So I'm having to practice extra, and I've already been practicing it, doing yoga, drinking water a lot, breathing deep. As much as you can, you should try to do this, is try to baby yourself more. Try to not do so much things that is really just think of it like, well, do we really need to do this or not? See, this is what um it's going to be happening with, I'm telling you, the closer that Uranus gets to the degrees is that it has not touched yet in Taurus, the earth is going to shake more. There's going to be more and more communities and people that are going to be rattled into a microclimatic stance where they just have to figure out what are they going to do right now with what they have today in this area. And they have to go like this and figure it out. Now, if you're somebody who, like me, who has survivalists for a family, my great grandpa was an Osage Indian, but it doesn't mean that they weren't affiliated and tried to help with doing whatever they were led to believe that civilization was progressing in. They were working with their hands. What I mean is super intelligent inventors and creatives building this place for me, and I don't want to let them down. I'm here to do something. I don't want to let them down. I don't want to let myself down. I'm handling something that it has to do with like a lesson with, okay, so I can't move fast enough because I see an opportunity but I can't jump on it. It's going to take money. There isn't love there, and if there isn't love there, that opportunity is going to be lost. So I have to let go. Maybe. I'm handling, some of us are handling, now let's talk about it, an infinite possibility, which is the true nature of God and of the universe, change. We might really be contemplating handling more change than ever before. And so until then, babes, I can't snap my hands and make the process work, the process that I have to go through psychologically to work, to snap into whatever it is that I think has to come next, you see. Um, I would like to expand it. I would like to think that what I can see as an opportunity that's falling out of my hands was meant for me. But then again, I think that the main thing that I have to do, and this is the same for all, otherwise we do lose everything we love, and then we can't have a monetary status no matter what. We have to raise our vibrational frequency, right? And that is to doing this, right? Put the smile on, don't fake it. Fake it until you make it, maybe? No, see, I don't have to. I'm feeling, actually authentically feeling better, and I want to come at you like that from there. See, I want to talk about, did I talk about the language thing? Not good enough. I'm going to start concentrating on it. Why? Because this is where, see, this is the key though. See, this is the key. Key. You have a keyboard? Now, why do they call it board? Well, I think because you're a member. You're a board member, and you know the keys. See, the key is to resonate at the right frequency. See, what I mean is with right relationship with reality. And that is that you are aiming for well-being. You want your own well-being. We're aiming for healing. See, not all of us are healed. Not all of us, not one of us is. See, that's what we're realizing with the Mars and square to Chiron. We're dealing with our wounds and stuff and handling it. And we're looking at people that act as saviors. They're not really true saviors. They're very wounded themselves, but they ride on your they ride upon, literally, they take energy from you and they get attention and they get all the credit, really. They take all your blessings by riding on your opportunity or just natural process of transformation and change being needed. Are you following me? Do you remember what change is, really? Really, which change do you worship? Huh? Yeah? Woo! Might have made you think here, maybe. Not with in between with what I'm doing with my cat, so I'll try to edit some of that, and same with the other video. And well, yeah, no, it's different, babes. We're going through a process. Do you feel how different it is? The problem with the narcissist that doesn't communicate, they get stuck on the kind of communications that will help us make a breakthrough, and all it is just expressing. Say, no, look at, put it on the table and then wipe it away. Say, and enough of that. We know that it's there, so burn it. And then start from fresh and new. What are you going to do? See, you always have now. Are you truly saved or are you not? See, um, when they go around trying to be the savior, which is always now, right? You just want to be patient with people and you want to be present with them. Um, they're taking advantage of your time of anxiety and instability and in need. And they're doing a patch job with just their need. Yeah, it comes in the form of with the mask, right? And this is a terrible subject matter to think that any of them will get it. But you've been through it, right? If you really, I think that I'm looking at that, and also what I think I went through just in the past 3 or 4 days is a revelation, very true, that's striking me at home because of the communication style and the way it's conveying. Well, only money will help me now. And I'm not saying this, but no, I'm saying no, I could rearrange myself and not to prove to anybody anything, but you can try to, but no, I would rather rearrange myself like this, is to find my ability to be grateful for the littlest things anymore, and especially for what I have and what I can start conjuring up as a support system over social media. Until the damn electricity goes off, we have to do this. And guess what will happen if we figured out how to do this? Especially if it was done my way, where we claim our singularity. How do we do that? You use your eyes to see. You use your ears to hear. You start going with your gut feeling. Yeah, you just start saying, no, actually, you start noticing it. Noticing something. What is your specialty? Like, what is your specialty in sensitivity? Like, what did you fucking notice here? See, we're talking about graduating ourselves into outer space and or reality. That is why all the cameras are up. Legally. Oh, they can do that all they want because who are they? Well, first of all, they stole the sky from you. If you see, they stole God from you. They stole reality from you. They stole your real savior away from you, your life. If you cannot agree that there's just one sky out there, and then when you look up and you see like a chemtrail or something, and then you can say, well, see, look. Some people go, they just treat you like you're imagining it. And they say, I don't believe in chemtrails. And it's like, it doesn't matter if you believe it. Why can't, see, we be with it. See, there's enough people being with it. Hi, Tom. Remember my language? There's enough people being with it. They're grabbing onto each other and saying, no, look, we live in the sky here. There's only one of those. There's only one reality. There's only one God. Same thing. Babes, if you're here, give yourself a little pinch. Did you feel something? Good. You're in the chaos. Your mind is having trouble with just this moment now, and it's like, can you learn to breathe? Because your real life isn't that mind. It's not the mind, right? Right. So I've been having to deal with this, see, because your narcissist will put you in your mind, and then you'll never experience more anxiety. You could have done so much work on yourself, and then they take it all away, and they love it. They're like, and you aren't real!